Hello everyone and welcome to ECW Hardcore Heaven. We got some big matches tonight. We have Steve Corino versus Rob Van Dam for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. We have Psicosis versus Kid Kash versus Frankie Kazarian for the World Junior Heavyweight Championship. We have the Unholy Alliance versus the Beast Swingers for the tag team titles. We have Rhino who will be defending his ECW World Television Championship against Terry Gordy. Tommy Dreamer gets his hands on Little Guido, and Sandman gets his hands on Disco, and Terry Funk gets his hands on that brat Alan Funk, and Billy Bax will have his backs open challenge. We start off with a pre-show bout that decent wrestling but little heat. C.W. Anderson low-key in the House of Hell, which is Roderick Strong and Prince Justice, aka Abyss. Defeated Superfly Cheetah Master. He's a fan of Jimmy Snuka, his description said. Brett Albright, Chili Willy, and Blitz Klee in 6:49 when Prince Justice pinned Chili Willy with a choke slam. Loki's gimmick did awful. Cheetah Master's gimmick did legendary. 49 for Loki, 40 for Prince Justice, 28 for Roddy, 63 for C-Dub, 39 for Blitzkrieg, 34 for Chili Willy, 29 for Brett Albright, and 47 for Superfly. We start off with a Billy Bax open challenge, and Chris Kanyon accepts his open challenge, and Chris Kanyon just kills this kid, and he beats him in 4 minutes and 34 seconds, 79 for Kanyon, 29 for Billy Bax. Billy Bax open challenge, I already did this, Bax open, okay, Billy Bax open challenge is currently, 0-2, I'm gonna copy this and just in case if anything goes wrong, because stuff always goes wrong. Okay, we continue. We get a 47 and a decent match. Terry Funk defeats Alan Funk in 13-18 by pinfall with a pile driver. 43 for Terry, 47 for Alan. No improvements. Terry Funk's declining. Alan's inconsistent. After the match, Alan Funk throws another fit, and Dawn Marie is sick of him. She tells him he's done. He's begging her not to leave. She just shoves him to the ground. But then Jimmy Hart comes out and just bashes her with a steel chair. And then he raises Alan Funk's hair. Terry Funk just runs in with a chainsaw, and he swings at Alan. Alan and Jimmy Hart run away, and Terry Funk checks on Dawn Marie. Dawn Marie's still a heel, by the way. In a decent match, Disco defeats the Sandman in 14:50 by pinfall with the Last Dance. Disco Dancer number 1, 2, and 3, who was at the last show, interfered also to debut in Lash, Disco LaRue, and Robbie Disco, who's Robbie E, attacked the Sandman. Everyone's gimmicks, 57 for Sandman, 54 for Disco. But this is it. After the match, Sandman gets on the microphone and he announces that at ECW Born to be Wired, they're going to have a barbed wire death match. Disco is screaming. Dawn Marie's there. She has bandages on her head because she got smacked in the head with a chair. They're both yelling. Disco doesn't want to be in a barbed wire death match, but Sandman has already spoke to Heyman. There's nothing he can do. It will be a barbed wire death match at Born to be Wild. We get a 65, and about that decent wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd. Little Guido defeats Tommy Dreamer. What happens? Dreamer is heavily injured. He comes in, he's wearing a shirt, but at some point Guido was able to rip it off, and his midsection is taped up because he got chokeslammed like 7 times or 4 times on the apron. Injuring his back, and Guido just attacks his back. What happens is Tommy Dreamer's on the apron, Sal runs up, choke slams him on the apron, Guido drags him, he locks in the crab. I imagine it's a single leg Boston crab, so that's my lore, and he puts the knee to the back, and Dreamer has to tap out. 63 for Tommy, 59 for Guido. Guido's improving, but he's inconsistent. After the match, Sal, he goes under Tony Mamaluke and Sal under the ring, pull out a barbed wire table, and Sal gets in the ring, he grabs Tommy Dreamer, Little Guido and Tony Mamaluke rip off the bandaging, and Sal chokeslams Tommy Dreamer through the barbed wire table. His young boys, Joey Matthews and Chris and York, are too late, they run in, Dreamer is screaming in his pain, he's fucked up. Medics come down, they cut Dreamer out of the barbed wire. He is taken to a hospital while Little Guido and Tony Mamaluke and Sal celebrate in the ring. Okay, We get a 66, and about that had good heat and decent reaction from the crowd. Rhino defeated Terry Gordy in 14-10 by pinfall with a gore. Rhino makes defense number 8 of the ECW World Television Championship. Terry Gordy was tired. Rhino got a 71, Gordy got a 46. This was a wild brawl. Gordy can't go that long, he's declining. Out of this, we get the tag team championship match, and it's going well. Mikey is Tajiri is the legal man, and Mikey Whipwreck. They go for the double buzzsaw kick. They go for it, but the referee gets distracted by Don Marie. Dan Severo hits a double low blow on both of them. Johnny Swinger comes from the top rope. He hits Tajiri with a steel chair. Then he just swings a steel chair across Mikey Whipwreck's skull. He throws him out of the ring. Dan Severn gets a steel chair. And both of them just beat the shit out of Tajiri. Just like 7 unprotected chair shots from both Swinger and Dan Severn to the skull of Yoshihiro Tajiri. Severn then locks him in a dragon sleep. But the referee turns around and Tajiri is out cold. The referee rings the bell. The Beast Swingers are the new ECW World Tag Team Champions. The crowd's booing. The damn Unholy Alliance was screwed. I might have said it as a hardcore match, but in lore it's not. I changed it. 66 for Tajiri, 61 for Rip Rap. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I got a phone call. I don't know what I was saying, but the Beast Swingers cheat and win the titles. Mikey crawls in the ring. Chris Canyon runs out. The Beast Swingers run away, and he just helps up his boys. Next, we have the 3-way dance to become the inaugural ECW World Junior Heavyweight Championship. It does a 59 and in a decent match. Psicosis defeated Kid Kash and Frankie Kazarian in 14:36 when Psicosis defeated Frankie Kazarian by pinfall with the guillotine leg drop. He is your inaugural ECW World Junior Heavyweight Champion. 58 for Psicosis, 63 from Kid Kash, 52 from Frankie. Frankie's improvement and the contact risk was too low. I didn't add a segment for some reason, but next is the World Heavyweight Championship match. Rhino versus Steve Corino. Now, this is like a 27-minute match, I believe. It's just back and forth. Corino tries everything. He tries a roll-up. He cheats. It's a hardcore match, so there's not really ways to cheat, but he gets just incredible. But then Just Incredible's in the ring. He's gonna hit the That's Incredible on a steel chair. But Taka Michinoku runs down, makes the save. Some more faces like Lance Storm. I think he's a face. Is he a face? Yeah. Lance Storm, I believe. No. Some more faces come down and make the save, take out everyone else. RVD hits a Van Daminator. He climbs to the top rope. The crowd is going crazy. He hits the 5-star frog splash. 1, 2, 3. Rob Van Dam is your new ECW World Heavyweight Champion. And about that superb wrestling great heat, Rob Van Dam defeats Steve Corino in 25-38 by pinfall with a 5-star frog side. Rob Van Dam wins the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. 82, I think that's our best match. Would have done better if they had Psychology. 73 for Candido. 82 for RVD. Lack of Psychology. I don't know who has less Psychology, but I thought they had pretty good Psychology, but oh well. This is the end of the show, but we got some post-show stuff. Steve Corino's mad because RVD almost injured him. Must have been that Van Daminator. I should have put this on the show, but I didn't trust them. RVD and Taka celebrate and all the other faces. They hold RVD in the air. Rob Van Dam has finally become ECW World Champion. We get a 75. Great show. People must have loved that on DVD. I'm gonna say good job to Rob. But tell him he's awesome. I'm gonna hug Candido for his incredible reign. Who else do I say good job to? Alan Funk actually impressed me. I'm gonna give him some encouragement. I'm gonna compliment him. I'm gonna say good job, kid. RVD was pleased. Steve Corino was happy, and Alan Funk seemed pleased. That was ECW Hardcore Heaven. I'll see you for the post-show stuff. We're here for the post-show. Billy Silverman. We have lots of contracts. It is June 1st. Scott Steiner, Scott Hall in New Japan. Wow, okay, they really want to keep Scott Hall. I genuinely forgot Scott Hall was in New Japan. WCW is getting rid of Scott Armstrong. I mean, I got the other Armstrong. How much are you? Not paying that much for a referee / road agent. I mean, it is a 2-1. No, I won't do it. WCW, the fucking franchise. How much are they offering him? 2 years. Oh no, is WWF involved? No, EWA. Let's see how much Heyman is willing to let me give him. 25.30. Okay. And downside, 25.40. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Let's just try that. Okay, got it. Oh, fuck, you said 25.40. Oh my god. Okay, what if I give you a bonus of 2,000, 230.40? Very committed on that number, Heyman. Nikon. What if I give you a 50% bonus every event? What about every show? Okay, what about 100%? I'll throw in the hat. I'm not gonna get him. Sid? I could get Sid. He won't sign. I should definitely do a 2001 WCW save. I have a lot of save ideas planned. No, I don't want that guy. I don't want to meet him. That's a Zolihos. Tori, I don't care. WCW don't want Yang. Then I'm signing Yang. He's a cruiserweight tag team champion. Who wants him? He's got a tour. Okay, doesn't matter. Who you champion with? Kazarian makes. Yeah, of course. What? Who else would it be? Dumbass. Gangrel gone. I'm definitely signing the Vampire Warrior who's fanging and banging. Come on. Like, that's an obvious. I'm obviously gonna sign the Vampire Warrior who's fanging and banging. I don't care about EPW. That's nice. I don't know. I don't know what that company is. I'm seeing if I missed any contracts. The fucking franchise. Okay. Hope I got some in here. Chili. Oh no, all my contracts will come in. There's only 3. Keep the Sinister Minister. Okay, got the Sinister Minister. Chili Willy, he's a good jobber. Okay. We get EC money. I have some plans for Easy. It might take a bit, but I will do something with money. I'll keep him for 3 years. I'll give him. I'll cover his travel. Rey Mysterio's being offered a contract, still too small. Aguila, that's the Rijos. Ron Killens, I missed that one. K Crush, 4 years. Cool. Daniels is being offered contracts. Kendall with TCW. It's just pay per appearance. Frankie. It's just pay per appearance, doesn't matter. I'm assume Daniels is pay per appearance. Yeah. Psicosis. I gave you a title, bruh. Wanted to do something. What did I want to do? I don't know. Oh, let's see if any broadcaster wants us. Nope. Let's check our size. 31 importance in Southeast. 39 in Tri-State. Our popularity. Let's check this. We've gone up in Southeast. Our New England though has drastically fell. Like it went from 28 to 15. That's just what's gonna have to happen. That's gonna drop probably more. We gotta keep up these two regions because we need to get to that 47 so we can get broadcasted. 75 show. Let's check our top 100. Takamania and that are our best shows ever. Rotterdam and Steve Corino is our best match by like 4 points. We can look at our titles here. Rob Van Dam is your World Heavyweight Championship with 100 prestige. Steve Corino had it for 8 defenses. Great reign other than this Christopher Daniels match, which did bad for some reason. See that? Incredible. Our Junior Heavyweight Champion, first ever was Psicosis. Tag Team, Danny Doring, Almost Roadkill. The Unholy Alliance had it, 5 defenses. Then the Beast Swingers. I love the Beast Swingers. They're great. And Rhino is still your ECW War Television Champion. Probably gonna keep that for a while. Go on a Rob Van Dam level reign. Probably not, but we have to wait and see. We ought to push the roster. All these disco freaks. ECW Born to Be Wild. We will have Sandman and Disco in a barbed wire death match, and it's gonna be a Japanese style, so the ropes are gonna be barbed wire. And we're gonna have some more stuff coming up. The Funks are probably gonna collide now that Jimmy Hart's involved. He's found on the Funk. Guido and Tommy Dreamers. Tommy is out for a bit, so we'll see what happens. And Sandman and Disco. Hope you guys liked this video of ECW Hardcore Heaven. Make sure to check out my other videos, my WWE series, and I'll see you next time for the 3 shows leading up to Born to Be Wild. See ya.